Hello, I'm here, back, something, one of those things, I don't know. Alright, I'm making Zesty Tangerine Guava. It's nice, it's not very zesty I don't think. It's reasonably zesty, I guess. It's a little subdued. It's not very tangerine-y, I think it's probably more guava, but how would I know? I've never smelt a guava before. But yeah, it's alright. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I was just, depending on how it plays, I was thinking of doing a 3-layered soap with green on the bottom, orange in the middle, and a red, not like a red, sort of like a pastel-y red on the top, because I actually looked up what a guava looks like, so probably soaping a little hotter than usual today, I think, because the ambient temperature is so hot. It's like, I don't know, about 34 degrees in my bloody house at the moment. And today, if there is a day where everything's going to go wrong, that will be today. I will guarantee it. Because that's just the way today is shaping up so far, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm about ready to throw the towel in and go back to bed. So yeah, it's a bit like that. So we'll see how this goes. I have there's a lady waiting on this in the soap groups, Katie. I can't remember her last name. I'm not sure. She wanted to know how it plays before she soaps with it, so I thought I'd better pull my finger out, seeing as it's actually 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was going to soap it about 5 hours ago. It's just, you know, it's just been one of those days, so whatever. Now I'm being very careful here, and I'm not mixing this hardly at all. But it's pretty emulsified, I think. I'm going to want to give it a buzz in when I put it in with the colours, so I might actually not buzz it in the fragrance. I think I might just hand stir it in, so I'll take this out for now and just hand stir this in, see how it goes. Yeah, being extra careful today. It's funny, isn't it? You know, normally I just don't give a shit. I'm like, you know, yeah, I'm so adventurous, I'm just going to do this, blah, blah, blah. And then the shit goes wrong and I wonder why. And then today I'm being extra careful, and you watch everything just go to hell in a handbasket anyway. I'm over it. Just got the phone call you don't want to get when you rent, which is that the people have actually bought the house and they would like me to move it. It was put very politely. If I would like to move out, before my lease is up in September, it's the 6th of February, I think. Yep, 6th of February. Yes, if I would like to move out before my lease is up, there will be no penalties. In other words, get the hell out of our house. So yeah, so because we have roadworks going on here at the moment, all the rents have jumped. Now, you ask any real estate, they'll say the rents haven't jumped. It's bullshit, because I've heard firsthand from every single person who it's happened to. Well, not every single person, but, you know, I've heard from people it's happened to. Plus, I mean, if you go on and have a look at the prices of rent at the moment, it is insane. You know, they're asking like $450 for 3-bedroom places. Who can afford that? You know? And then, you know, people say, oh, well, you live on your own, you don't need 3 bedrooms. Well, no, I don't really need 3 bedrooms, but, you know, I have, my son comes and stays sometimes. I have an office, because I do all my own bookwork and all my own labels and all that stuff. I do all that myself. I have to set up my market somewhere in the house for when people come around to buy things. Now, I can't do that in a 1-bedroom apartment. So yeah, but anyway, so yeah, so I thought, well, I'll look in Grafton, which is it's like a hellhole, that place. It's, full of drugs and full of losers, and for anyone in Grafton whom I've just offended, I'm terribly sorry, but the place is not pleasant. You probably only live there because you don't have a choice. So yeah, and even up there, the rents are just ridiculous. So now I'm freaking out, thinking, well, I don't know where I'm going to move to, because I can't afford to pay more than $360, which is what I pay now. So yeah, I'm sort of, oh lordy, okay, this stuff moves quick, right. Well, I wasn't going to do anything fancy anyway, I was only going to do layers, so thank God. But I was thinking of doing mica line in between the layers, but there may not be time for that. It's solid. Yes, right. Oh, it's so hot here. It doesn't help. And I don't want to put the aircon on because I really can't afford that. I haven't got a mould out. That's how just disorientated I am today. Don't even have a mould out. I'm pretty sure I have no clean. Oh, yes I do. I've got one clean one. Look at that. Alright. Well, let's do this straight up. Yeah, look how thick that is already. Wow. Oh, I could probably put a smidgen more in there. So yeah, my next door neighbours on that side will be disappointed because they actually like me. Actually, I'll do all of these now. And have often said they don't want me to move because I'm so quiet. Which I find hilarious because I still don't understand how I'm that quiet. But anyway, if they say so, that's fine. But, yeah. Oh well, I always say stuff happens for a reason. I have to actually believe it all the time or not at all. And just believe that this happened for a reason. I just don't know what the reason is. Life going, screw you, bitch. Or something along those lines. This is what you get for taking chances with your soap. Oh no, karma's come to get me now. Oh dear, I'm not funny, I'm just silly. But that's okay, because I make me laugh and I need a good laugh right now, so. Yes, well this is good, because I was going to try and make lumpy layers. This will make it quite easy to do that. The colours come up alright. I'm a bit worried that the orange and the red might be a little too close together, but anyway. So I'll just oh no, I've made it too flat now, haven't I? Goose. I'm such a goose. And I've not kept any for the top because I'm not going to put the other colours on the top. I just thought I would just do straight colours. What do you reckon? Do you reckon a green? So this is what I was going to do. I was going to do a green mica layer. I don't think they'll show up, so I'm not going to bother. So just a boring old 3-layered soap. This is going to be. Geez, that's hot. Wow. Oh. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Yeah, the good thing about this is it's so thick that I don't need to worry about putting it on the back of the spatula because it's not going to break through because it's too thick on the bottom. So. It's a bit ricey as well, I'm noticing. So yeah. And it's not, it's such an underwhelming fragrance, really. I mean, it's just nothing. Really, nothing. I can barely smell it. Yeah. This will not be a repeat performance, this one, that's for sure. Soap everywhere. Soaps everywhere. Dearie me. Soaps everywhere. And last one. Yeah, it's a bit ricey, that's for sure. I don't know if you can see. I'll see if I can show you, but it's kind of hard to see. No, I don't think you're going to be able to see that in this light. But it's it's going back together all right. So it's not like, it's not bad. It's just a little ricey, that's all. I think these colours will be separate enough, different enough that you'll be able to notice as separate layers. See, the word was coming from somewhere. I'm such a dickhead. Oh dear. The English language, I don't know it. It's so hard to fathom that the English language is the hardest language to learn when you know it. It's like, no, it's not. I couldn't imagine trying to learn, like, Korean to me is, like, Japanese I can kind of get my head around a little bit because I've been, well, I was trying to learn it, now I'm just lazy. But you know, I do know some words and I do know some of the characters, like I can, some words in actual Japanese I can look at and know what it means, but not a lot. But the characters, like the characters in Korean are just, oh, it's so foreign. Huh, funny that. Alright, well that's quite possibly the most boring soap I've ever made, although I'm pretty sure I've said that before. This one is going to be very boring. No, it's not going to work because it's too small of a spoon for a start, and because I don't actually know how to do it. These two things make for a uselessness. Alright, so how about I just do what I normally do. Although, oh yes, very ricey. What I might do is, because I like the way they're curling on top, is I might just do that and then just leave the middle alone, because it's still got that kind of zigzag thing happening down the middle. What do you reckon? So, oh, that's what I was going to tell you, just because it's something I've noticed lately. I have mentioned before on my videos that to not use hard plastic bowls. Always make sure you use your 5, which is your polypropylene anyway, which on the bottom you'll find there's the little triangle with the 5 in it, right? But always use these ones, that you see they're all nice and squishy, same as these ones, so they're squishy, right? If you use the hard ones, I've got one here, I'll show you. I'm not sure if this is a 5 or not, but no, it's a 7, but if this was a 5, right, technically you can use it, okay? But because it's the hard one, it goes brittle and cracks. So I have mentioned that before, but the one thing I've noticed, which it didn't dawn on me until it happened, I'm like, oh, what did that happen? Is these plastic spoons are obviously the hard plastic, and I find now that they break sort of in the neck here, which I'll find is where the soap sits. See how it's sitting in that bit there, and when you wipe them, you don't, like, you'll get most of the soap off, but it will stay in there. So before they go in the wash, like, I'll leave this now this will sit in my laundry like this, right? Just like that for a day. So it becomes soap, and then I'll put it in the sink. I'll take these apart and I'll fill everything up with water, and I'll leave it for another day or overnight, and then I'll wash them up. So these spoons actually sit with soap on them for a day. So, and that's where they snap a lot. They become real brittle in the neck. So always makes them. I've always got loads of them, but like this was overflowing full before. Now it's like all my spoons are starting to snap. So I'll just buy another packet. So yeah, that's just a little handy hint. So, all right. Well, there it is. There is what's Zesty Tangerine Guava, which who knows how that will turn out. I will see you for the cutting, and we'll see how well my layers went. Alright, bye. Hello my fabulous people. I made a little change while you weren't looking. I thought the top was really boring, so I added a bunch of little flowers and 2 little butterflies. I moulded those myself. They're my very first moulded soap flowers, so I'm a bit happy with that. And as for me worrying about the orange and the red looking similar, I don't think I'll have to worry. Alright, so it's been about 5 hours since I made this, I think. I'm not sure how these soap flowers are going to cut. They're not overly hard, so they should be alright. Oh, I'm going to cut straight through that butterfly. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm going to cut through one of them. Oh well, tough. That's just the way it's going to have to be. Whee! Alrighty, well, this is an exciting soap, isn't it? Woohoo! Actually, it's not bad. It's pretty much what I figured, but the flowers look really cute. I like the flowers. I'm really glad I chucked them on there. It's I don't know what I've just chucked on there. It's very spotty. Very, very spotty. And I melted all those oils down, so I don't know why it's spotty. There, that. I might have to take that off because that looks a bit stupid, because there's like a wing, half a wing, you never know what it is. But the flowers look terrific, so what I'll do, next time I do them, I'll try and line them up a bit better so that the flowers are actually on the inside the cuts, because I mean the soap pretty much gets cut the same place every time, so yeah, I just have to work out where this original cut is, like inside the mould, because put that back in, it's kind of hard to work out where that first cut is going to be exactly, and that first cut's going to determine all the rest of them. So, but yeah, so it's not a very exciting soap because it's just layers, but it turned out alright considering, I think. So, and I think the little flowers just zhuzhed it up a smidge, because it just needed a little bit of zhuzhing on the top, I thought, because it was a bit boring. I also like how you can see how it's gone really pale, like it's like ash but it's not, just on the little bits that flipped up. So just that kind of adds a bit of character, and I quite like that. So all in all, it tended to be a pretty good soap, you know. I mean, the colours are nice and vibrant, so you can't know. It's hard to judge if you can see, but that orange is a really nice orange, as is the green. So yeah, it's marvellous. Yeah, right, okay. I'm going to turn this off now because obviously it's dad joke time. So I'll go before I embarrass myself any further. Alright guys, see you for the next one. Bye.